howdy, hey YouTube, and welcome back to Stray Gods! Now, the last time we left off, a lot of things happened. We were maybe dating Apollo. Don't know, can't tell. It's not clear because I can still, choose the romanceable options for other characters, but, we had a whole thing with Apollo, so I don't know. I don't know what's happening there. I guess we're gonna find out. But also, we talked to Medusa, who told us more about what she knew, what happened with everything. We talked to Pan, and we were like, "Hey, Pan, why are you lying to us?" And Pan's like, "Well, I'm not lying to you. I just am omitting truths," as Pan does. So after all of that has happened, it is now time for us to go back to our apartment. We are already on day 5. So I'm a little concerned because we don't feel a whole lot closer to figuring out who actually is the culprit here in this murder mystery. But I guess we're gonna find out, hopefully. Anyway, let's go home and see what Freddy's up to, if anything. Oh, Hermes, hello.
Hi, Grace. I can just call you Grace, right?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
my name. Where's Freddy?
Also, why are you just in my
She went
apartment?
out to get snacks. We were gonna watch TV while we waited, but well, here you are.
Hi. Were you looking for
Waited.
me?
Were you looking for me?
All over, yeah. Athena sent me to find you, but it wasn't easy. Yeah, you must have been busy.
Yeah, trying to prove my innocence. Yeah, like what?
Right, that makes sense. Anyway, I guess Athena wants to talk? I can zip us over to Olympus anytime, if you're free.
Is that what you do?
This is what you do? Ferry people around?
I'm the god of messengers, baby. Travelers, doorways, any kind of transition, really. The old Hermes said that the transition part made even more sense for me, which, extra cool, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I can connect any 2 doorways anywhere, just like that. So it's super easy to take people wherever. I don't mind.
Okay. We already know this story. Do you like running
You say
errands?
it's easy, but do you like doing all these errands?
Huh. Yeah, I never thought about it. It's nice to have a purpose.
That's fair.
Athena is super sweet, and she has a big, important job. Why wouldn't I want to help her out?
You can't be this nice. Are you for real?
Oh, well, the old Hermes used to say that a willingness to serve is more important than a willingness to be served.
I don't trust Athena. I don't trust her at all. I feel like there's something fishy going on. Anyway, do I have a choice?
About seeing Athena? I'm not in the habit of being at anyone's beck and call.
I mean, I guess you could say no, but I wouldn't. If Athena wants something, she's gonna get it eventually. She had that look in her eyes, like she really wants to talk to you.
She could always come here. Everyone else does.
Athena entered the mortal world? And now she doesn't do that ever. Can you imagine?
But she has. Okay, hold on. Pause. Okay, hi. I've been obsessed. My latest personality trait has been Epic the Music, right? And I talked about this a little bit before, right? Like, Athena's, whole thing in a lot of the stories is, she would, go down and, talk to these, mortal heroes, like Odysseus and son Telemachus, and I'm, 80% sure that, she was the one that, talked to Achilles. Isn't that, her thing? So, I don't know. Maybe I'm just going down a little bit of a conspiracy theory hole here, and, that's not where this game is going. But, also, I would look really smart if that is where this game is going, and Athena is just, being real sus here, because she has done it. She's lying to the other gods, idols, whatever. Anyway,
How does Athena manage never entering the mortal world?
Sorry, had to
She
rant
doesn't
there.
have to, I guess. Everyone brings her everything she needs. And that creepy owl of hers? Apollo says it's her eyes out in the world. It's everywhere. watching.
So what, she just never leaves the building?
She'll go to the reliquary and places like that. Just never where mortals are. She wears a toga and calls cars iron horses.
Anyway, yeah, sorry I had to rant. It feels very suspicious. Anyway,
You mentioned the old Hermes a lot. You knew him?
Yeah, I was homeless for a while. It wasn't a great time, and he took me in.
that's nice.
Everyone's on the same journey, he used to say. Only the roads are different. And then he went on his journey. Man, I still miss him every day.
Wait, isn't he still inside you? Aren't you kind of the same person now?
Not yet. It's only been a year. Maybe I'll feel him again one day. That'd be nice.
I guess let's go talk
I suppose
to
there's no point in
Athena.
putting it off. Do your thing. Take me to Olympus.
Okay. Oh, when you see Freddie, tell her I'm sorry I couldn't stick around for the movie. And mind if I say something?
Sure.
You've changed. I mean, from the person I met when I first came here. When, you know, you got it together really quick.
I mean, I appreciate that, but also didn't really have a choice.
Thanks, I guess.
Again, kind of being put on trial for my life here. So, you know, had no choice but to get it together so that I don't die. Anyway. Huh? Oh. Wait. Why can't wait, do I have to change? Oh my god. Wait. No, that's so cool cuz Hermes was like, "You've changed." And like now we're changing to a different trait. Oh, that's really interesting. Actually, okay, we're going to go with charming because I've noticed a lot of the times like my instinct is to go for the charming route, and I feel like it'll be a lot easier for me if I stick with what my instinct is telling me to do, rather than the kick-ass option, because that's just not who I am, unfortunately. But this feels yeah. Let's go the charming route. Why don't we?
There you are, Grace. Do have a seat.
I don't like this. I don't like it. It feels bad.
I prefer to stand, thanks.
As you like. You've certainly been busy, haven't you? Everywhere I turn, there you are. Including the reliquary.
Yeah.
I'm uncertain how you got access, but even you must have realized it's off limits. Particularly for your mortal friend.
Bruh. I was investigating. You know what happened there.
But you know what happened there. That's where Calliope was attacked.
Yet it's not where she died, Grace. Is it?
So because she made it all the way to my apartment, we shouldn't care why she was bleeding to death along the way.
You think our judgment was rash? It was. In truth, I worried that giving you time, letting us all get to know you, would make it harder in the end. I am sorry, Grace. You may not believe it, but I care deeply. I care about what happens to you and to all the idols.
Then why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Ooh, that's brutal. Then do something is a good option. Where has that gotten them? See, that feels... I like then do something. Because that's kind of like, again, that's kind of like what I said. So let's
That's
just...
true. Then do
Yeah.
something about it.
Yeah.
You're the only one who can.
Zeus was the first to leave.
Hmm.
King of the gods. And we don't even know what
I was
became of
wondering
him.
what happened to the big
Vanished.
three.
into the ether. Poseidon was next, walked out into the seas, never to be heard from again. Ares betrayed us. Hephaestus saved us. Hades was murdered, and by one of our own.
For a good reason.
The list goes on.
So you add to it.
So you add to it. I show up and you kill me off because you can't be too careful.
We are dying, Grace. I don't mean diminishing or drifting apart. I mean our immortality is disappearing. Very soon now, the idols will be no more. We are a legacy that spans millennia, dating back to the very dawn of humankind.
Uh-huh.
So yes, I care. I will do anything and everything in my power to avoid that fate.
Including killing
Even if it
Calliope?
appears unfair.
Including murdering Calliope? I could have helped you.
Yeah, it's too bad. I've been an idol for 5 minutes, and I've been out there solving problems you've all wrestled with for how long now? I could have helped you, Athena. I could have helped all of you. But you don't see that, do you? You're so busy holding on to what you have. You can't see what you're throwing away.
I think she did it. I think she killed Calliope.
I know we've put a great deal on your shoulders, Grace. I do. All I called you here to ask is that you please not make my job more difficult than it already is. If you have any other questions or concerns, now's the time to bring them up.
Did you kill Calliope? Okay. Let's discuss Medusa.
All right, let's talk about Medusa.
Met her, have you?
Yeah. Can you uncurse
Is
her?
it true you can't remove her curse? Or is she just too useful?
I wish I could remove the curse. I'm afraid the Athena who bestowed it is long gone. She was prideful, that Athena. As prideful as she was powerful, I'm ashamed to say.
The current Athena is responsible for everything she's done.
I am well aware, Grace. What is it that you would have me do exactly?
Stop using
How
her?
about you stop treating her like a servant? Maybe send her somewhere she won't be tempted all the time.
Oh, well, if you happen to hear of a diet camp for man-eating monsters, by all means, do let me know.
This bitch.
Now, if there isn't anything else...
No, there's more. Hold your horses. Tell me more about Pan.
What do you know of Pan?
You two are clearly in
Pan?
cahoots.
That's not a name I expected to hear. Been sniffing around you, has he?
I have some suspicions, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
Pan lurks at the edges because he likes it there, seeking out whatever profit he thinks he can get away with. Avoid him, dear, or he'll stick to you like gum to the bottom of your shoe.
Okay, is Pan a killer?
Okay, so you don't like Pan much. I get that. But do you think he could
I
kill
don't-
someone?
I don't think he
We've
killed
all
Calliope.
killed, my dear. I was once a warrior queen, feared by mortals and gods alike.
Another idol, I mean.
Is that where your investigation has led you? To Pan?
I'm missing something, yeah.
Sort of. But I feel like I'm missing something important. Maybe the goddess of wisdom could help me out?
It would be helpful to know what Calliope was doing at the reliquary, but she's not available to ask. Not until you regain her memories, at least.
Why not put off the trial until then? Seems like a good way to solve all this. Yeah?
And trust what you decide to share? I think not.
Okay, who can access the
Who has
reliquary?
access to the reliquary? Is it anyone with a key, or...
Does it matter? You
Yes.
gained access, so clearly it is not difficult to get.
This
Speaking
bitch.
of which, I don't suppose you'll tell me who gave you that key.
Ooh, I don't want to sell out Pan. Now I'm starting to think something else going on here. If I say this,
The same person gave it to me, who gave it to Calliope.
And who gave it to Calliope then? I see.
you went to the
Speaking of
reliquary.
the reliquary, you went there, right? Once Hecate told you what happened?
Yeah, I was not impressed by the delay.
If you had known about that, the night Calliope died, would it have made a difference?
The chances are exceedingly small that you attacked her there, it's true. Yet, Calliope was weakened, which made her more vulnerable prey for an enterprising mortal. One she knew. Perhaps the incidents are connected, perhaps not. I cannot afford the risk of uncertainty, Grace. I'm sorry.
This bitch. There's no way she's serious. Like, there's no way she's for real right now. We are only 15 minutes into this video, and I'm losing my goddamn mind at Athena. Like, okay, here's the thing. I love Athena in mythology, right? Athena's a great goddess, a goddess of wisdom, you know, master of war strategy, right? That's pretty cool. This is not how the goddess of wisdom acts. Something's going on, and something is fishy. And when I find out I'm right, I'm gonna put all the clips of me saying something's going on with Athena in a little compilation, and I'm gonna say, I told you so. Damn it, because something's going on. Anyway, I'll
I
go.
guess I'll get back to my investigation.
I am rooting for you, Grace.
No, you're not.
If there's another way to resolve this, any way at all, I will
I've
take it.
offered you like 3 different
Will you?
solutions.
Really?
Good luck.
Good
Feel
luck.
free to take
Shut
a
up.
cookie on your
Shut
way
up.
out.
No, I don't want your damn cookie. God. Also, if she has this owl that's like the eyes of the entire world all the time, or whatever the
That's
hell
no
Hermes
surprise.
said,
Athena has always
doesn't the owl
struggled
know?
in a crisis.
Well, that's a nice way of putting it.
Remember, she was a warrior. When pressed, she's always turned to that aspect, sought to
Weird.
maintain absolute control. It'd be hypocritical to say it's wrong of her. She's battled for me as much as for anyone.
The idols.
Do you think she's telling the
dying.
truth about the idols dying out?
Yes, though I find it odd she chose to tell you.
Well, I'm gonna die in
Maybe
2
Athena thought,
days.
who'd believe Grace if she blabbed about it anyway?
Sadly, while I'd prefer to stay in her good graces, I doubt that will be possible.
Uh-oh. What now?
You may not like this, but you need to go back to the reliquary.
Do I? I don't know why. Let's just say I know. I know why, Apollo, but why don't you let our beautiful audience know why?
You know, Athena said something to me. That it'd be nice to know what Calliope was doing there in the first place.
Obviously.
As usual, you're way ahead of me.
Obviously.
It's the only piece of the puzzle we're missing. Calliope went there because she had a plan. But what plan?
If she left clues behind, wouldn't Hecate have found them already?
That's a really good question.
Remember how I told you it'd be years before you got Calliope's memories back? Well, it's true, but not entirely.
Okay.
Those memories are inside you. You go somewhere important to Calliope or touch something special to her, you will get flashes, feelings.
Do you want Grace to go to the reliquary so she can have deja vu?
Honestly, it's not a bad idea.
Whatever happened to Calliope there, it ended her life. All we need to do is uncover those memories.
Okay. Honestly, it's not a bad idea. Like, if I just go in there and start touching stuff, eventually, right? Eventually something's gonna be like, hey, I knew Calliope, you know, like, that was a really bad explanation. But you know what I mean? Like, I like this idea. I knew Apollo was a good one. Anyway, how do we get
Last time
into
Freddie
it?
and I were there, Hecate wouldn't let us into the reliquary. Not without Athena's permission.
Okay. Do you want to ask Athena for permission?
No.
It just seems like a radical step. For you.
A week ago, I would have said that breaking into the reliquary couldn't be done. A week ago, I couldn't have imagined being here. My stance on a lot of things has changed. If you have another idea, however, I'm happy to go along with it.
I like this idea. Okay. It has alarms,
What
though.
about the alarms? I'm not eager to have Asterion chasing me through the fog.
Calliope snuck in without setting off any alarms. At least at first.
Well, I'll be following in Calliope's footsteps, won't I? What if I follow the wrong footstep and set them off?
Then the alarms bring Asterion and Hecate, and all three of us do a great deal of apologizing.
Let's just hope that's all those alarms do.
I like that he's including Freddy. That's very nice. Okay. You're sure this will work?
Are you sure about this? You want me to wander around hoping something comes to me?
Am I sure? No. No, I'm not.
Oh, that's comforting.
What if Medusa is lying? What about Pan? We could look into him some more, couldn't we?
Oh, well, do you have a way we could look into those things without encountering even more lies?
Deja vu it is.
Okay, what would I be looking
Let's
for?
say I do this. What am I hoping to find?
Some memory of what happened to Calliope, even a flash. Anything that gives us something to work with.
And if that doesn't happen?
Make it happen, Grace. As if your life depends on it.
I can really see why the idols call you the cheery one.
I'm sorry, but why is she here again?
She is my best friend, and I love her. There's no other way?
Is there really no other way? This seems a bit desperate.
I think that's kind of the point, Grace.
There isn't much time left, and I'm out of ideas that won't take more time than we have.
Well, there's always running, right? Grace leaves the city, goes on a world tour, becomes rich and famous.
Could that work?
It's just me.
Oh.
Okay then.
I was on your side, Freddy.
Right then. Back to the reliquary it is.
Any idea how you want to do this, Grace? Because I'm game to help.
Cool. I'm sure we can figure something out.
I can't go into the reliquary with you. Not without tipping off Hecate. But I won't be far. If I get the slightest sense that something has gone wrong, I am coming in. Still, promise me you won't take risks.
I'll do my best.
I'll try.
Whoa! Wait, are we dating?
Can we just get on with this already?
I don't know if we're dating. I think we're dating. Maybe we're dating. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, anyway, I'm just a nice person. I'm sorry, I'm just, Aw. This feels like it's gonna go poorly. This feels like it's gonna go poorly. Asterion did say that Calliope got in the same way that he was running out. I remember this because I was like, oh, that's interesting. So maybe that's what we have to do, because they're saying trace Calliope's footsteps. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it. And we're gonna hope it works. If it doesn't
Wait,
work,
are
I'm
you
sorry.
sure this is right? Was that the right door?
You're asking me like I'm supposed to know?
It just feels like we're back outside again. Maybe that was some kind of portal or...
Out loud. Oh, this makes sense.
Or maybe we're right where we're supposed to be.
This is too easy.
Doesn't this feel a little too easy?
Why does everything have to be difficult? I'll take easy, for once.
How do we avoid getting lost? It's like a labyrinth.
Oh,
Yes.
it is a labyrinth, but I've never had any trouble finding my way around.
Oh,
Hey, easy. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
shit.
All right, no need to freak out. I'm a guardian, sure, but I'm not a monster. But, yeah, you know you're not supposed to be in here, right?
I don't know. I don't want to lie. This feels like it's... Sure, let's just turn on the charm.
I need this, Asterion. I have to figure out what Calliope did here. Please, can't you just let us look around?
Oh, it's just... Kate would be so mad.
She knows you're the sweetest, most thoughtful bullman there is. She'd understand.
I want to, but
I'd really appreciate it.
Damn, we really are turning on the charm here, huh?
I need to bring you back to Kate. I'm so sorry.
No! Fuck.
Oh no. Hey, come back! Oi, come back!
Did I fuck it up? Is it still possible? Or did I fuck it up?
Okay. I don't hear anything. I think I'm all right.
I hope
I hope
Freddy's
Freddy's
okay.
okay.
Ah, I said that.
She better be. First things first, how do I do this? Where do I even start?
Great question.
Calliope must have been here. She could have stood in this very spot. Maybe if I just focus.
The books will sing to you. Oh, no, there's Calliope. Okay. Sorry. I thought that's where we were going. I thought we were starting a song. Focus. Okay. This is good. This is good. What are we going to find? Oh? What is this?
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I've definitely been here before.
You're so loud. Okay. Are these all the idols that have died? Hold on. Oh, good. It's giving me a chance to look at all this stuff. All right, so we got the trident, obviously. I'm assuming that's Poseidon. Olive branch. Shit, my lack of mythology knowledge is really gonna show here. I mean, the olive branch usually in my mind is associated with Athena. Wait, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Huh. Well, the golden apple, that's what Aphrodite gave to Helen? Right? I think. Huh. This is very interesting. Okay, let's just go through. Is there something here that would help me? Is that why we're doing this? Alright, statue, I'm assuming, is the bust. Scroll is obviously the scroll. A branch is the olive branch, the golden apple, the trident. That is, oh, the face, obviously. Instruments? I don't know which one the instrument is, and I don't know which one the egg. Oh, the egg is the snake thing. Alright, let's just, let's start with the trident, because I know that's going to be Poseidon. Let's start with the ones I think I know.
Is this an armory, too?
Oh. Okay. The apple.
Freddy, are you out there? Can you hear me?
Why are you shouting?
What am I doing? All that'll do is tell everyone where I am.
Yes. What did that have to do with the apple? Okay. Instrument, I guess, because I'm a muse, maybe?
Is that a weapon? A musical instrument? Maybe it's both.
Okay. Scroll, maybe. Scroll seems important.
I don't even know what language that is.
Oh, the mirror showed up. Okay, so now the mirror is an option. The mirror is probably what we need. All right, but let's look at all the other stuff. Let's see. What is this egg? I don't know what the egg is. I'm going to be very honest.
I don't get any feeling from that. Will I know it when I see it?
Yes. Okay. Mask. What's the mask about? I don't know.
What did Freddy say about mazes? Was it always go left? Or go left and then go right?
You always follow the wall. I don't remember which wall it is, but you always follow one of the walls and you'll get out. Anyway, the olive branch.
They should really charge for tours. It's kind of amazing.
What does that have to do with the branch? All right, anyway, the statue. I'm just going to look at everything, because why not?
Shouldn't that be in a museum somewhere?
Probably. Okay, mirror. What's going on with this mirror? Something important. Oh, yep, okay.
This is it. Calliope was here. She was standing right here. And she...
Now, don't you go and get attacked now. Whoa, what's happening? What's happening? Whoa. I don't like this. This feels bad. This feels not good. This feels dangerous. This feels... The Fates?
Uh-oh.
The Fates? We could talk about this.
I don't suppose there's any chance you'll put those knives away.
I'm assuming the Fates. I'm assuming.
Okay, then.
Oh, we're gonna sing it out. Let's go. Maybe not. Maybe we're not gonna sing it out. Oh, my powers doesn't affect them? Oh, that's interesting.
What's happening? Why didn't it work?
Oh, that's interesting. Who are you?
Oh,
Freddy, good, Freddy, good, awesome, great. We need to leave now. The Fates are trying to kill me for some reason.
my powers don't work on them. They just keep coming.
Freddy? What are you doing? Freddy? What are you... This feels...
No, I won't let you. Freddy!
Save her! Do something! Stop the bleeding! See what's going on?
Oh, God. Oh, God, Freddy.
Oh no. Oh, Grace.
You summoned the Furies.
Oh, they were the Furies.
Those beings were the Furies, beyond all our laws. Not idols, but the embodiment of retribution. How did you draw them here? I didn't. There was a big mirror, but I didn't even touch it. There is only one mirror of which you could be speaking. That used by the goddess Nyx to contact the Fates. Using the mirror would not have brought the Furies down upon you. Not unless the Fates themselves decreed it.
You need to help Freddy.
I don't care what brought them. They killed Freddy. You need to help her. I have no power over life and death, Grace. None of us have that.
There's no way
This
she's
was no
dead.
defense or spell of the reliquaries. I do not have the power to summon the Furies, and I know none who do.
Did
But you
I do
consider yourself
this?
fortunate, Grace. They do not desist until retribution has been exacted. But now is when you leave. Pray the knowledge you obtained was worth the price. Apollo, there has to be something we can do.
Grace. I'm so sorry.
No, it's not right.
We have to leave. We have to leave now.
No, no! I'm sorry. Okay, so let me get this straight. This magical mirror that Nyx used to summon the Fates. So we did see the 3 Fates in the mirror, right? The Furies get called down for some reason, which makes no sense. Why? And then they need to exact retribution. But if that's the case, why would they kill Freddy? Like, why would they not just, like, push her out of the way and not kill me? Like, is the retribution Freddy? Like, that doesn't make sense. What? I'm mad. I'm mad because now I can't. Ooh. I should have done the kick-ass straight because now I'm mad. Now you've killed one of my friends, and that's not okay. That's not okay. That's not okay. Ooh. All right, Apollo, time to kick some ass. Whose ass are we kicking? I guess the Furies. Finished Act 2. The achievement said across the sticks, which is incredibly depressing. Oh my god.
Grace, I'm sorry. I know what Freddy meant to you.
It should have been me.
It should have been me, not her. This was my fight, my problem. I'm already slated to die if anyone paid the price.
And repeat history? Would you rather have died there, passing your Eidolon onto Freddy instead? Freddy gave you a chance. Grace, is that what happened to Calliope? Was she attacked by the Furies as you were?
It's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah. She meant to use the mirror, but she never had the chance before they came.
The Furies. Sent by the same person, I imagine.
Who could send the Furies after me? Even Hecate had no idea who possessed that kind of power.
Even in our prime, none of the idols had the Furies at our beck and call. I mean, perhaps Zeus, but he's long gone. I honestly didn't know the Furies still existed.
Clearly someone can do it.
I mean, unless they weren't sent. Unless they were responding to something else, something you'd done unwittingly. I'm sorry, I'm afraid your guess is as good as mine.
Okay. See, here's where my knowledge is very limited, right? Because now my knowledge is Percy Jackson, right? And in Percy Jackson, at least in the show, because it's been I have the books back. Yeah, they're over there. I have the books over there, but I haven't read them in a hot minute. In Percy Jackson, the show, it was Hades that was commanding the Furies, right? I'm gonna feel like such an idiot if I'm getting this wrong. Let's just learn more. We'll just learn more.
What are the Furies? They didn't seem like people.
They're not. Hecate called them embodiments of retribution, and I suppose that's the best description. They go back to, well, the time before my memory. I was once told they were created to enforce the most ancient laws.
There are ancient laws now?
Decrees one couldn't break, written in blood. Laws even idols abided by in the days of old Olympus. But those surely died with Zeus. Even if they hadn't, you can't have broken any. They're not easy to overlook.
Why did they
The Furies are so
stop?
powerful. Why did they stop? They just
That's what I'm saying.
grabbed Freddy and left.
They're not assassins, Grace. They're enforcers of the old laws. I imagine they decided the debt was paid, whatever it was, when blood was spilled. The blood didn't have to be yours.
So if Freddy hadn't interfered...
Then they would have come after you. And they wouldn't have stopped until they were through. Not ever.
So what was she trying to do?
I know Calliope was there to use the mirror, but it was just feeling. I still don't understand why.
Well, apparently she wanted to speak to the Fates.
Yeah, okay, but why?
The Fates are primordial beings, like the Furies. They're said to control destiny. Perhaps Calliope wished to know her destiny. Or change it. I'm not sure.
Can these fates really control the future?
They're tied into fate, as I am. Perhaps they're even where my power stems from, or how Hecate's books are written.
So someone
This is-
really
yes.
didn't want Calliope messing with them.
Or you, apparently.
Could it have been the fates? Maybe they don't like being called on now for anything.
I doubt it. If they didn't want to answer the mirror, I'm certain they simply wouldn't.
Only we knew
I
more.
don't know what to do. We still have no idea why Calliope wanted to talk to the fates.
Hi,
Why not ask
Persephone.
them? You too have caused quite the stir. Hecate is beside herself, and Athena is out of her mind. Well done.
So you're gonna help
How
me.
long have you been listening?
Long enough to know that you need another way to speak to the Fates, unless you're planning on trying the reliquary again.
No,
No.
not a chance. We'll find the truth on our own, Persephone.
Hold on, Apollo.
If you sent Grace to wander about looking for Calliope's memories, you're already out of options.
What other way?
What's
Let's just
this
hear
about
her
some
out.
other way. What are you talking about, Persephone?
May I explain it to Grace, or do you have another option, Apollo? If so, now's the time. I thought not. The Fates will respond to the ruler of Hades, the true underworld and realm of the dead. What I propose is that we go there and take back the throne that was stripped from me.
Ooh. Alright, let's ask the questions we
Is
can
that
overthrow.
Something we can do? Just go to the land of the dead and overthrow it?
Truth be told, there isn't much to overthrow. Few mortals still believe in Hades, and thus its halls have been nearly empty for eons.
So how do you...
The throne itself is the key, both symbolically and literally. Claim it, and Hades is yours.
But you can't claim it because you're barred from Hades.
By a rule that we would need to break were we to do this, yes.
We'd
So
be
if
breaking
we go
a
to
rule.
Hades and find your throne, how much trouble would that get us into exactly?
A great deal.
Thanks, Apollo.
It's not as if Athena could execute Grace a second time.
You know,
But
she's got a
already
point.
been warned about breaking more rules.
The responsibility of this will be mine. Let Athena try to take my throne again.
Oh, okay, there's no other
Is there
way?
really no other way to talk to these fates? Do we have to take the nuclear option?
Do you want to try going back to the reliquary?
Not really, no.
No, hell no.
The only other person with a direct connection to the Fates is Apollo here.
You know it doesn't work like that.
Then it's the throne or nothing, isn't it?
How did we
How
find
do we
it?
get to Hades? Do we need a key like the reliquary?
Athena took my key, and the entrance at Lake Avernus was sealed long ago, which leaves only Hermes.
I don't want to get Hermes
take you.
involved in
They
this.
might, if you ask them to. So your promise to help Grace was an empty one? Step up, for once, and do what she needs you to do.
Okay, let's...
Get us there. I'll lead us to the throne, and Grace can speak with the Fates. It's simple.
I am curious. Was this your plan?
Is Apollo right? Is this something you planned all along, Persephone?
Meaning what? What, that I knew what would occur at the reliquary? Perhaps you think I'm the one who unleashed the Furies upon you.
I don't.
You've waited for this opportunity for
Okay.
over a century.
Waited, yes. Bided my time. And the moment has arrived.
But you came here to help, right?
Yes.
And I came here to help.
Was another crazy plan, right?
Apollo,
Grace.
I know you don't like her,
I know, but
but
there's no point in stopping now, is there?
got a point. Got a
I
point.
can't. I'm sorry, but this is a step too far.
Why is it
And
a step
consider
too
this,
far?
Apollo. Grace's mortal friend was slain by the Furies. According to the old laws.
Her soul is in Hades.
Uh-huh. I could bring her back.
Wait, what? Freddy's in Hades? What? Persephone, why didn't you lead with that?
I didn't want it to seem like I was playing on your sympathy, Grace.
But you'll play on mine. Fine. I'll get you into Hades. But I'm not going with you.
If that's what you prefer, by all means.
It's fine, Hermes. Get this over with.
This is so interesting. I'm sorry I'm not talking a lot, but like now I'm like really involved because there's a lot of moving parts happening here.
Shall I wait here, or...?
No. I'm not gonna lie to them. Hermes has always treated me fairly.
Oh,
Hi,
hey, if it
Hermes.
isn't Apollo and Grace and Persephone. Wow, the whole gang, huh?
I'm afraid I have to call in that favor. I need you to take Grace and Persephone to Hades.
Oh man, I don't know. Athena specifically said I wasn't supposed to take anyone, you know? No matter what.
This is pointless. They're never gonna help us, Apollo.
Can I ask what's going on? Nobody ever
Oh.
tells me anything, and you want me to get in huge trouble, but for what?
So I don't die. Well, yeah, to save Freddy. It's both. It's both of these things. It's both. I do want to save Freddy.
Freddy's dead, Hermes.
What? When did that happen?
She was killed by the Furies. That means she's in Hades. Probably. I have to try to find her there. You're her friend too. I know you wouldn't want to abandon her.
Okay.
Whoa. Jump
Signal when
in.
you need to come back.
Wait, how do I
You
signal?
sure?
Yeah, feels like the right thing.
Be careful, Grace. And remember, the underworld doesn't give up its shades without a price.
I think I can tell her the rules, Apollo. Let's go.
You two really need to get along. Like, I like you both, but like, can you just like get over your decades, centuries long feud?
Welcome to the real underworld.
Wow.
Interesting.
It feels so empty. So lonely.
Yeah.
It's not completely empty. Neither is the throne, for that matter.
Huh?
A bitter shade named Orpheus has been squatting on it since my exile. I fully expect he'll be waiting for us.
I'm sorry. Orpheus as in Orpheus as in Eurydice and Orpheus? Or is this a different Orpheus? I mean, I guess it would make sense. He'd be mad that, you know, the whole thing with him and Eurydice, and, you know. Interesting. Why haven't you mentioned
You
him?
didn't think to mention earlier that the throne was occupied?
Because it's irrelevant. Orpheus isn't an idol.
Oh,
He's just an angry little man clinging to an existence that doesn't want him any longer.
that's brutal.
And what are we supposed to do? Organize an armed resistance? Challenge him to a duel?
Sing!
That's what you're here for.
Sing! We're gonna sing with Orpheus!
Fight him?
Oh, you'll see.
He's also he's a bitch. Anyway,
Who is this Orpheus? The name sounds familiar.
It should. His is a popular tale among mortals regarding how he once came to the underworld to retrieve his love, Eurydice, and left with nothing. Hades tricked him, you see, and with Hades dead, the blame has evidently fallen to me.
that doesn't make
So
sense.
he's not a fan of yours.
He is not a fan, no. Not that it matters.
Okay, let's get on with it.
Okay, so there's an angry ghost sitting on your throne. Anything else about this trip you've neglected to mention?
Come, it's time to cross the Styx.